Comic book and manga fans, this is H. German from Sigma Comics, and I'm back again with another great video. This time we're talking about our experiences at Emerald City Comic Con 2025. You're going to want to hear about it, and we're going to be happy to tell you about it. Before I do, of course, I always take a swig of the old calico mug. Our little friend here is getting obstructed by some little fog there, but good as always. All right, let's get started. As you know, when we start, we got to tell you about who we are and what we do. So Sigma Comics is dedicated to the fight against animal abuse through comics and manga, and we do that through our website, sigmacomics.com, where it's justice for all. What you're seeing here is our shop page, where you see our wonderful products dedicated to the fight against animal abuse, featuring the Calico, the ultimate defender of animals. You see our trade paperbacks here, our digital collections, our comic books here. You see our wonderful trade paperbacks, Calico Street Math, 240 pages. It collects the entire first run of Here Comes Calico. Book 2 right now on Kickstarter. There's the collector edition of Book 1. Book 2, Calico Morality Play, is on Kickstarter right now. So if you're hearing this and it's before May 31st, 2025, you need to go on Kickstarter right now and pre-order that book. Pre-order that book at Kickstarter.com by searching Calico Morality Play on Kickstarter.com, and you're going to see our wonderful campaign where every penny goes to fighting animal abuse. Give us a shot. You're going to love it. We also have manga books that you can get at sigmacomics.com, and we have great merch, including this great t-shirt, I Kill for Animals, Calico style. So let's jump into the topic. Sigma Comics recap for Emerald City Comic Con. This was the first time we were at this show since 2022, so it had been 3 years since we'd been at the show, and it was a wonderful experience for us, and we were very happy to be back in Seattle. That's where this show takes place, in Seattle, every year, typically around this time in the later winter months and or early spring. And it's a nice change of scenery for us. We're from New York, if you can't tell from my accent, but just a wonderful time. Very happy to be back. We did very well at the show, and this show was the first time that Casey and I did this show together. Casey, of course, is our wonderful business acquisition sales rep manager, and it was a wonderful time, and especially great because we got to hang out with our wonderful friends, Inland Blue Comics. They're another wonderful independent publisher. They're based out of California. If you're, I would say, well, I was going to tell you about one of their books, but they have books that really span all ages. But the one I'm really taken by is one called Grace. And some of you indie comic book readers might already know this title. It is an absolutely wonderful title, and I highly recommend that you go check out Inland Blue's website. I'm pretty sure it's going to be inlandblue.com. And if not, just do a search on Google for Inland Blue Comics. That title, Grace, is just so good. Really, and pick it up from number 1. I'm pretty sure they sell it on their website. On the Inland Blue website, Inland Blue, INLAND Blue Comics. Just wonderful guys. We always have a great time whenever we can get together with them, and that's exactly what we did. We had a great time with them in Seattle. So overall, I would say, I like to rank our shows, and I give this show a solid B. Casey and I sold very well here, and Reed Pop is, as far as I understand, they're the largest showrunner of conventions, pop culture conventions in North America. Okay, I'm pretty sure about that. And if I'm not, please correct me in the comments. But Reed Pop does pretty much at all of their shows. They really do a pretty good job of putting together a quality show with good traffic, relevant traffic, and that was the case here in Emerald City. The folks there at Reed Pop did a wonderful job, and as such, it was just a great time had by all. For this particular show, we made an active decision to come in manga heavy. This is the West Coast, and manga is sort of a bigger deal. And not that it isn't here on the East Coast, but certainly on the West Coast, with a higher Asian influence there, and more the Asian influence culturally set in deeper on the West Coast. We made an active decision to bring more manga, and that's it tends to be a decision we need to make region by region. What are we going to do? What are we going to come to this city with? Is it going to be more manga? Is it going to be more comics? And we made the right decision. We brought a ton of manga there, and of course we sold out of our manga much sooner than we even expected. So next time we'll have to go even heavier manga wise there. But our Calico manga does really well. This is what it looks like. This is our Tankaban, our manga Tankaban featuring the Calico. See if we can get it there. I know it's kind of hard to get it with the camera. But yeah, we do really well with our manga there. And it was really exciting to see the Calico manga just take off on the West Coast. And, the people there are really friendly. The food is outstanding. Always like to visit Seattle. Uh, Tend to have more Asian food out there. I'm a big fan of Indian food and of course Thai food. So I try to make very good selections. I consider myself a bit of a foodie when I'm out in Seattle. And if you're listening, please definitely let me know your comments on any good restaurants in the Seattle area. So when we're back there in 2026, we're able to get out there, maybe even join you for some good food. Uh, I apologize right now because I am based in New York, so you might hear some honking in the background. We do have some crazy. I don't know if you heard that, but there's a truck out there honking, and I apologize for that. Anyway, overall, a good show. Again, I give it a B. I didn't give it higher just because it was really on our part, the fact that we didn't do a better job to bring down more comics and manga. Because we did in fact sell out. So that's my fault. So as far as the show itself, it really deserves a higher grade. But I have to give the outing itself a grade, and that's why I gave it a B. It's not again because of Emerald City. As far as Reed Pop concerned, they really did a good job. So definitely looking forward to 2026 Emerald City Comic Con. And just one more thing, this show we were in Artist Alley. And this was actually the first time we did Artist Alley at this show. This is a new convention. The last time, this is an important tidbit. So the last time we were at this show, we were at the Seattle Convention Center, and it was they moved buildings. Okay, so I think they still call it the Seattle Convention Center, but it's at the Summit Building. Okay, and the Summit Building is a building that has somewhere in the area of 5 or 6 floors, if I'm not mistaken, maybe even more. And we were on one of the top floors. I think we were on the 3rd or 4th floor. And the room that we were in had tons of natural lighting. Artist Alley did. Okay, so that's how they segmented the show there. It's a little bit of a different setup than the old convention center that we were used to. And then there, the other thing, the other variable, I should say, is that we were as a vendor back in 2022. So this time we were in Artist Alley. It was a more intimate experience, a new building, new lighting, new setup. So we did very well there. And I think we'll have to sit down because we did see the downstairs at the new convention center, the new Summit building. So we'll have to decide whether we want to do Artist Alley again or if we're going to do a vendor booth. But either way, the traffic that was brought there by Repop was really good, and we enjoyed a wonderful time there at the show. And certainly looking forward to another visit to Seattle in 2026. So that's it for now. I just want to give you a quick little recap. Very good show, and looking forward to more good stuff in the months to come. But you know what we do? We fight animal abuse through comics, and we can't do it without your help. So please visit us at sigmacomics.com. Get some comics, get some manga, Hit like, hit subscribe, because we got more videos coming your way. And as always, keep on fighting for animals.